Hey y'all, this is LaLa at LaLa Farm. Today we're going to be talking about pregnancy. For those of you who haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, give us a big thumbs up, and ring that bell for future content. So you know from our past videos that we've already put our does in with the bucks for our breeding season. Once we breed them, we bring them back over into their doe pasture and just let them go. Hey there, Sassa. What we do here on LaLa Farm, we have 3 bucks that we rotate our does through. We may let them, what we'll do is we'll put them with 1 buck for 1 season, the next season we'll switch them over to another and then another. That helps us get a good understanding of the production from the bucks and how, you know, that helps us get good statistics on what the bucks are throwing out for kid-wise. And it also allows us to have some variety in our herd. As you can see, we've got quite a few here. We did put 14 does in with between our 3 bucks. We put 5 in with Einar. We put 5 in with Jarl. And then we put our first-time fresheners, which are first-timers who've never given birth before. We put them in with our youngest buck, who is Heat Seeker. He was born on our farm, and you've heard us talk about him quite a bit. As a matter of fact, this is his sister Anita right here. What we did then is we waited for just over 30 days so that we could draw blood on them and send the blood work into a lab and have it processed for results on pregnancy. We wanted to make sure that all of the does that we had put in had settled, which means that they've actually become pregnant. And all of them did. What we did, we had, I can draw blood myself, I don't have a problem doing that, but I did have my vet out at the time because I had a couple of does that I wanted her to look at for different reasons. So while she was here, it was faster just to have her help me pull the blood real quick, and then we went ahead and sent it to a lab in California. There's multiple labs that you can use if you just go on and Google animal labs for testing for pregnancy or different diseases. Then a lot of different ones will pop up. We use one called UBRL. It's the Universal Biomedical Research Laboratory and Livestock Diagnostics. We use them, they're out of California. What you do is you draw your blood, you make sure it's refrigerated until you're ready to ship it, and then when you ship it, you just make sure that you got a cold pack in there with it. And once they get it, they can process it for multiple different diseases. Then this time I only had them do for pregnancy. Sometimes I'll do blood draws and just do a biometric panel on them where they check for different diseases such as CAE, CL, Yonis, that type of thing. Again, all I did this time was for pregnancy. The reason why I do test for pregnancy, a lot of places don't do that. They just play it by ear. If the goat delivers a baby, the goat delivers a baby. Here on LaLa Farm, the reason why we do test for pregnancy is because I want to make sure which one of my goats are pregnant so I can keep a closer eye on them. You all know I'm very hands-on with my goats. I want to make sure that if I start seeing some type of sign of illness with that goat, that I can be sure that it may, you know, it might have something to do with the pregnancy. Sometimes you'll get an abortion storm on your farm or that type of thing. And it's important for me to know which ones of my goats are pregnant so that I keep a closer eye on them. I do have one that has a tendency to go into mastitis. So again, knowing she's pregnant, I know I've got to keep an eye out for that and make sure that she doesn't get that far into it. And I just really like to know that they're pregnant. I get really excited. It also was very beneficial to us because Big Rick wanted to do he wanted to put the 4 first-time fresheners in with a sweep buck. It's where you put them in with 1 buck, and then if you choose to, you can put them in with another buck to kind of cover them a second time just to make sure that they get pregnant. Well, I didn't want to do that because Heat Seeker, this is his first time, and he was pretty young. But I wanted to make sure that he was able to perform and that he was able to impregnate my does. And so that just confirmed that he did. We only saw him try to mount a doe one time. So I wasn't sure that he really knew what he was doing, but he did. And all 4 that were in with him ended up being pregnant. So that's why we do testing on our farm for pregnancy. As I said, some people don't do that. They just wait and see what happens. But I don't know. I like to be in control of things, and it gets me excited to know that they're coming. Now that you know we're going to have babies dropping at the end of December and into early January, keep watching for that video. But in the meantime, watch some of these. Can I stop now?
You can stop now.